FC Dallas opens up the final month of the regular season with a home-and-home series beginning on Saturday night with the LA Galaxy. How important has Dallas's defense been over the last few weeks, and what can we expect with this series over the last 3 games? We'll discuss it next in Keys to the Match, driven by Toyota. FCD's scoreless draw at RSL last week picked up a big point in the fight for the Supporter Shield, but they could not have done it without the stellar play of Chris Seitz and arguably the league's best center back tandem, Walker Zimmerman and Matt Hedges.
Well, and it's amazing to think this was their first shutout in 7 games, but like you said, heroic defending from Walker Zimmerman, 4 huge saves from Chris Seitz, and as you head to the last month of the season, the defense becomes so important because that's the formula for winning in the playoffs. Hold the offense scoreless on the road and then win your games at home.
Well, that point last week locked up a home playoff game for Dallas, and this week they can lock up a top 2 seed with a win over the Galaxy.
A home playoff game locked up, that's the first key for FC Dallas. Now they want to lock up the top 2 seed. That means they're not going to have to play that midweek playoff game at home, which you really don't want. Of course, FC Dallas wants to win the Supporter Shield. That's the overall goal in the regular season. But at the very least, you've got to get top 2 to not have to play that wild card round game. And FC Dallas, like you said, they locked that up with a win against LA this weekend.
Turning our eyes to the opponent, the Galaxy are coming off a tough loss at home last week, and they'll open up a home-and-home series with FCD over the last 3 games with a lot on the line.
Yeah, a lot on the line, and when the schedule came out in January, you thought maybe these 2 of last 3 against LA would produce fireworks, and these games are going to live up to the hype. LA, they're licking their wounds though, coming off a 4-2 loss at home to Seattle last weekend, Jordan Morris ripping them apart with 2 goals. FC Dallas will look to extend that with their speed against an LA backline that has struggled to deal with that speed.
Saturday's match will be shown locally on TXA 21 with Mark Followell and Bob Sturm on the call. And be sure to tune into FCD Extra Time at 7:30 with Gina Miller and head coach Oscar Pareja. You can also catch the game on the radio in English on 100.7 FM The Word with Steve Davis, or in Spanish on 1270 AM Amor Celestial with your host Carlos Alvarado. Well, that does it for this week. For Keys to the Match, driven by Toyota, I'm Carter Baum.
And I'm Daniel Robertson. We'll see you next time.